You will have a family. Sorry, what did you just say? You're going to be a mother.
When Rebecca goes to Deborah's psychic and she tells Rebecca that she's going to be a mother, something we know she's wanted all this time, she gets angry. She calls bullshit.
F you. I've always thought you were completely harmless because my mum could afford you, but you are actually dangerous.
But then Sam goes and he hands Rebecca that green matchbook, as prophesized. How does this change Rebecca's perspective this year? Is she going to leave everything to fate, or does this sort of drive her to make having a family a reality?
I think it makes her spin out. Because, you know, she thinks that woman is a quack.
You're fucking cruel.
She's really not down with a psychic at all. But when things are presented to you and she is somebody for tangible proof and fact, when those things are coming at you, she has no choice but to embrace, because it's being slapped around her face. And I love that you find Rebecca just going, what the f*** is going on? Oh, and P.S. I meant to be running a football club. But don't you love that? Don't you love that we're finding Rebecca? Because we left her in a place where you think she's kind of getting her together. And now you find her, it's like a smash cut into the next bit, which is how we all are from one day to the next. You can have a very, very sorted knowing what you're doing day, and the next day be like, whoa, you know, like the world's made of rubber again.
I do want a child. I suppose I didn't want one with before.
I had no knowledge in season 1 about the whole baby thing, and Jason and I had never spoken about it. So when all that came up and Rupert saying, you know, I just didn't basically want to have a child with you, that hit me so hard, because I thought, of all the things that I could have chosen without ever speaking to any of the creatives about it, that was my sticking point with her. That's where all her sadness and darkness and desperation that would then make her act so extreme.
Sam hands Rebecca the green matchbook, her mother's psychic referenced earlier in the episode. Does the rom-communist in you sort of think that Sam is Rebecca's knight in shining armor, or as the psychic puts it, her shite in knighting armor?
I'm not sure. I think I'll leave that up to audiences to decide. The most important thing about the two of them is that they just care about each other. That is the core of their relationship. And like they will never not have what they had in season 2. Like that romance will always be a part of them. Like it will always be, it's their shared experience, you know, like they can never go back from that. But for the most part, like they just care about each other and they want each other to be happy. And I think that's the most important thing.
In episode 3, we meet the head chef at Sam's restaurant. We don't know too much about her just yet, but it's obvious there's some sort of connection there. How does that relationship, and whatever may or may not come of it, does it shape Sam's arc at all this year?
Massively, yeah. I think everything to do with the restaurant, we'll get to see a lot more of Sam and that restaurant this season, and it does, yeah, really shape his arc this year. He spends a lot more time there and a lot more time with the people in the restaurant, and yeah, he's got this side business going on, and I feel like this restaurant is gonna become emblematic of him and his relationship with the country, his relationship with like fellow members of his culture. Like, you know, there's loads of Nigerians in this restaurant now. I can't wait for audiences to see how that stuff plays out in this season, because it's going to be a big part of Sam's arc.